Hey everyone, I'm Evan from Evan's Drinking Tablet. Welcome to the new era of my YouTube channel. Where I'm still gonna be Evan's Drinking Tablet and do the usual ranking things and reviewing anything from any medium on Blue Sky. And also I'm gonna review movies on Letterboxd under Evan's Drinking Tablet. But for YouTube, I want to do something different and kind of dedicate my entire channel to lifting up the entire medium of YouTube videos as an equally valid art form as movies and TV and games, in a way that not very many people, even YouTubers themselves, seem to understand is a thing. And I absolutely adore YouTube videos as an artistic medium. I have for a long time. It's a very vast artistic medium. Today I'm going to talk about the very first video I've ever seen from this YouTuber named Luda. And it is easily going to be one of my favorite YouTube videos the entire year. It is a fantastic way for me to have been introduced to him. It's my favorite edited YouTube video of likely all of 2026. It has phenomenal audio editing especially, but I also adore the cinematography and the story told. And I kind of want to do this in-depth reaction of every single aspect possible and kind of go through why I just adore it so much. So, I'm not going to waste any more time. Please also, either before or after this reaction, just watch the video for yourself, the initial one. I'll link the initial video in the description because I highly recommend giving it your view. It is an absolutely fantastic video. I just love it a lot.
In February 2025, I started working full-time.
This wide shot of an escalator already looks really nice. But I really enjoy the sound effect of the footsteps as he's going up the escalator. That's good detail. And basically, the audio is the best aspect of this video's editing is the audio, which is saying a lot because everything about the editing is amazing. And I love that cut, that direct cut between him going up the escalator and then just the cut to the elevator, but also the bing that happens as that cut happens. And I think that's probably the best thing about the audio editing, is it basically aids how natural it feels when certain cuts to other screens in the editing happen, if that makes sense. Because if we just transition from the escalator straight to the editing without that sound effect or any sound effect, it would technically work, but it wouldn't feel as natural of a viewing experience. It will feel like you're watching a video with editing in it. But when you add a sound effect in a piece of editing in a YouTube video, I've noticed it tends to make the viewing experience flow more naturally when there's a sound effect that enhances a cut, if that makes sense. I've noticed that a lot, and this video is a fantastic job at that.
Students in their final year, the biggest priority was to find a job.
I also love the individual cinematography edits of going zoomed into various aspects of these buttons and the keyboards. That's really cool. I also really like the hovering over the button cursor sound effects in the video used as well. That's a really well done aspect here.
The market was bad.
Also, when we're talking about visual editing, the fact that for 3 of these in a row, 3 cuts in a row, and again, he was able to zoom in to center, basically use the rule of thirds perfectly for multiple cuts in a row, is a very well done aspect to kind of enhance what the vocal point is supposed to be. That being him applying for these jobs. I love that. It's a genius editing. It's very well done. I love it. Especially considering it probably took him some time to directly line up all of these shots as perfectly as it was lined up to work quick cut wise. I can't speak today.
Countless rounds and months of interviews.
My name is Alex. Thanks for where do I see myself in 5 years?
This video is geniusly edited. Oh, here's another aspect of the editing I absolutely adore, is this timer. It is so genius, both audio editing wise with the ticking, but also in terms of the visual of the light kind of going up and down the timer like a wheel of light.
Then
I love it so much, and the wheel of light goes up and down as the ticking happens. It is so genius. It is such a genius editing choice, such a genius set prop design. I adore it so much. Man, I just love the cinematography here. Like, this close-up shot of him looking down at his computer is like enough to sell the story, but also look very nice in its own right.
the pay was shit.
And like his facial expressions are really doing a good job at selling the scene.
No, that's okay. Like, I'm just starting out, so it'll be fine after a couple of years. Nope.
This shot is also like very well like lit. Maybe it was like color graded in the editing process. I just love it. I love it so much. And I love the actual set design choice of like where I love seeing where the plants are in this shot. I don't know if that was intentional, but like the plants feel very well placed into the frame to like not be too overwhelming, but to add like just enough detail to make the clip look lively, I guess. But like not too lively to the point where you can tell that it is ultimately meant to be a rundown apartment of someone still looking for his job. I love it. It's so good.
A lot lower than I expected. I did everything by the book. Study hard in school, get a good degree, and when it's finally my turn to be an adult,
Australia's housing
I love the fact that
crisis
during this montage, there's like the pixelated screen. There's like the pixelated effect that might be implying that he's watching it on a TV.
50%.
The cost of
It's a looming national
A
disaster.
single on an average salary is priced out of 99%.
Many Australians times.
Also, I do like the choice of like having all of these news broadcasters talk over each other depending like within one clip, because that really goes to show the effect of like how overwhelming it is that it's on the news, how overwhelming it is to find how hard it's been for him to find a job that has been having to pay attention to the news a lot. So the fact that like these news speakers talk over each other actually works and just sells the effect very well.
The employment rate jumped to
To the segment of
4.3%.
Australia, I say that this
Sydney is
goofy
now the
government...
second
I love
least
this.
affordable city right across the world.
Man, that is beautiful, and the fact that it goes from the pixels to
Look, I just
that's awesome. I love that, and like, then it just enhances back to like the real life him after we were just watching the TV. Genius. And like the background looks very nice too, very symmetrical, and the shot follows the rule of thirds in terms of the focal point being him. I love it.
tried to do what any other reasonable person in my shoes would. 2 jobs, 7 days. This.
Oh
is
man, like the audio choice, like okay, the cuts of him like in the same frame per day would already work, but it wouldn't feel as natural. But it would definitely
shoes
feel like
would.
an editing choice as you're watching the video. It wouldn't flow as naturally if it wasn't for that click sound effect.
jobs, 7 days.
Like that just makes it look so natural, and the fact that the lighting of each of these individual days looks so nice. Like these individual frames that are on there for a second, it
2
feels like you put
jobs,
thought
7 days.
into like what the lighting looks, and he even changes the set design for like these individual like frames that are like on the video for a second. He put so much effort into it, and like the differences depending on what day it was. It's so genius. I love it so much.
This is the kind of life I imagined. I had enough borrowing capacity to buy an apartment.
Honestly, if these images were to just flash on the screen, these like PNG images of photos with like the white backgrounds were just to flash on the screen without that camera sound effect, it would be kind of awkward. But the fact that the click sound effect is there makes it work perfectly. It's the definition of using audio, a sound effect, during a cut to enhance the quality of that cut, like enhance the quality of the entire viewing experience and how it flows. I love it.
My dream car.
And that entire montage, I'm not sure if he filmed that himself or if he just took it from a commercial, but if he filmed it himself, I just love that. Like, this is very well lit and like very well
even
in-depth shot. And man, like the fact that he went out of his way to like zoom in on his own keyboard this much, it's so genius. I love it so much.
Mortgage, I had enough fun money left over to buy something nice every once in a while.
The text is also very well put on the video as well. Like the fact that the text actually is typed out as the video plays is something that I'm not sure how to do.
I had enough fun money
editing-wise.
left over to buy something nice every
and I think the fonts and like the overall like glow of the text works very well considering it's an electronic device. I think that works very
once
well.
in a while.
I love
guess
this video.
this is just the new.
I'm probably gonna go back over it like after I'm done reacting to the technical aspects, and go through the storytelling and why I think that works not quite as well, but still very well.
Strategy to get ahead.
Oh, I love that. You see that a lot in like very good films like this, like the what's blurred in depending on what's the focus. But like this is a very fantastic example of how to do it amazing. I love it. I think that's like a really good. I'll get back to like the storytelling later actually. But like that's a very good indicator of like what like that scene even being there is a good indicator of what like him for trying to find a work has done to his family, and like it's very good storytelling considering what he's trying to say about the video in the video. I love the typing sound effects he uses in the video too. And the fact that the little score kind of violins kind of come back in is nice as well. I love the lighting of this like frame as well a lot. It's beautiful.
What did I even do all year? Is this what they
Also, I should mention, this shot technically doesn't follow the rule of thirds in terms of what the vocal point should be. The vocal point is on him, right? But even though he's not in the center, that doesn't really matter because he's clearly the vocal point. The shot is zoomed in on him, and also the lighting is like brightest where he is. So like that is definitely he's clearly the vocal point of the scene, so it works very well. I guess like you don't always have to follow the rule of thirds to be fair. It's just like something that is always nice to see followed, and I love symmetry. But like he's clearly the vocal point, and the lighting sells that very well.
When they say your 20s fly by so quickly, I started to resent tomorrow. Started to budget what would happen if I quit.
Here we go. This chess scene is awesome.
Just break even after all the expenses, so no savings.
This chess scene gets very good at times. I love it.
I'd get a lot of time back. You know, maybe I could start making videos again. The second job
It's a
I
very
was
well shot chess scene, but like the cut
working at
between
went
each
through
shot
some
like very
structural
good too.
changes.
Oh, like the audio didn't kind
My
of too.
team got offshored, and it was inevitable that I was next.
I love how like there's like dramatic weight to each chess piece that falls, which works very well considering the metaphor here.
I resigned.
Man, the fact that like as he resigns, like the king just turns into the regular type. I forgot what it's called. I'm not that familiar with chess, but and the fact that it doesn't just happen as a single cut, it kind of jitters between cuts and then just goes back to the regular pawn or whatever it's called. It's genius. I absolutely adore it, and like I love how the focus, because of the camera of what's blurred, the background's blurred, meaning the focus can be on the chess pieces. It's amazing. And I also really like that fade of black. That works pretty well too. Oh, I love it. This is following the rule of thirds again, with the clock being the vocal point in the center. Man, this is like a beautiful shot, like very detailed in a way. Like it's not that much detail, and that very well shows the effect of a rundown apartment. But like, there's just enough props on the screen on this shelf to like be really nice looking. I love it. Oh, that's cute. Cute cat. Don't have anything to say in terms of the filmmaking of the shot of that cat, just other than it just looks cute.
Didn't spend your bank account, December and Christmas likely will.
If you go into a store, you have certain rights.
The government says retail.
Oh, that's genius. The fact that like goes from brushing his
Spend your
teeth,
bank account. The government says retail.
like as the sync sound effect, the sync running kind of evaporates. We transition into the sound effect of his slush, of his like, what is it called, milkshake or whatever, protein shake getting poured out. Also, this shot just looks beautiful. This shot at like underneath the cup, it's so gorgeous. It's so stunning. It looks so nice. very well audio edited, and looking shot of approaching chinks underneath, I guess. And this shot's very nice too. It just looks out in the distance. I'm not entirely sure why it's there story-wise in the video. Maybe there's a reason for it, but it looks very nice. It's very beautiful scenery in the video. I love it.
Despite working for almost a year, this was my first time experiencing the standard 9 to 5. Sure, money was tied up, and
I love this
not
video.
seeing my savings or
Man, and like the symmetry.
investments grow is not ideal.
Well, not the symmetry, like the straightness of the shots of the shelves in the store is
But
amazing too. It looks
eventually,
very well,
I
considering
got
it's
used
supposed
to
to be a store.
Accepted it. That it was okay to be stagnant for the next couple of years as I built up a foundation. I slept better.
I will say, like, the soundtrack of the video was perfectly fine. It's definitely not gonna stick in my head, but it sells the video very well, like the score of the video. What I think of what's memorable about the video, though, is the audio editing sound effects. Much more so than the actual score, but the score works pretty decently well, though.
Felt calmer.
I love this video. Oh, and that's awesome. Like the shot, like from the mirror, like of his room, but then he opens the mirror, like you see the suits inside. I love that. I love that
Maybe I'm
transition
giving
so
up.
much.
Accepting
So
my
cute.
place as another cog in the machine.
I love this video. It's a beautiful shot too. Like it just looks very pretty. And here we go. That's the doorbell. But then the shot stays on the doorbell.
But it was nice to finally have a more interesting answer to
How was your week?
We don't even see him. We don't even hear him answer. The shot just stays on the doorbell, and it's beautiful. It works so well because, like, the door, that's the answer. I don't know. I love it. I love it so much. Very pretty shot. Very prettily lit. Another very prettily lit nature shot. Follows the rules of thirds in terms that nature shot. The pathway follows the rules of thirds in terms of what the vocal point should be. That being the mom, the son and his mom. And then we have the dinner shot, which is very prettily lit from the top. I love this scene. Oh, that looks so pretty. Oh, I love this. Like, this shot does a very good, every shot I've seen in this video, does a very good job at, like, showing what the vocal point should be. Whether it be because of the lighting or because of the rule of thirds. Like, whichever one of those. Like, anything that can get across what the vocal point of the shot is supposed to be story-wise, this video nails that perfectly. Oh, that's so pretty. That's like a Wes Anderson shot in terms of how it looks. It's so beautiful. I love this so much. What was the part of that shot? I'm sure there's a reason for it. I don't know. Oh, that's just him sitting down. Okay. I love this. And at the end, he goes back on the treadmill he started on, and I'm not entirely sure what that's supposed to symbolize, to be fair. I'm sure there's something behind it, I just haven't figured it out yet, but... Man, what a beautiful video, like, editing-wise, audio-wise, mainly. And, like, in terms of the cinematography, like, individual shots look beautiful. There's so much thought that went into the production of every aspect of this video, I feel. And it's beautiful, I adore it. The story of the video is pretty simple. It's basically just, like, the fact that he struggled to find a job. He got YouTube, and then some stuff happened behind the scenes. He kind of quit for a while, spent some time with family, and now he's back with his newest video. I absolutely adore this video. It is so fantastic. The story is simple, but very well told. I absolutely adore the cinematography. Adore the editing, adore the audio. It's just a phenomenal video. I don't really have any flaws with it. 10 out of 10. It's easily in my top 10 favorite YouTube videos we're going to get all year. This is the very first video I've seen from this channel. His name is Luda. I'm very excited to watch more videos from him. 10 out of 10 video, just about. Pretty low 10 out of 10, kind of bordering on being a 9.5. But I think it is just about a 10. It is a fantastically, phenomenally well-made video that I just adore to no end. So, yeah, that's about it. See ya. My next video should be later tonight, the same night you're watching this, that being on Jade Animations. And that's gonna be it for this reaction. I hope you guys had a fun time. My second video, later on the same night, is gonna be on Jaden. Jaden Animations, who's a much more viral YouTuber who actually deserves that viral success she gets, unlike most other viral YouTubers. Her videos are normally like black, gray, and white, but like when she uses colors to aid a vocal point, which is kind of interesting because it's kind of what I've been talking about in this, a part of what I've talked about in this video in terms of praising that too. So that's kind of interesting. So I'll see you guys in the next video, and that's about it. I hope you guys have a good day. All right, bye.